drunk patriot once again having a conversation. You know, always bothers me. I gotta deal with nonsense. Always bothers me that we have to deal with a government that a we put to office. We the people brought forth the Constitution. If I'm not mistaken, the Constitution says that we the people, yeah, my white old hair, the Constitution delegated that. What? What does the Constitution say? Delegated, limited authority. What is a government to even have authority? I think what happened after the revolution was we the people were self-governing people. Am I wrong in that? Because I have a lot of paperwork that says otherwise. We the people only delegated limited authority to government. Limited authority to government. That being we're a self governing people. And if we're a self governing people, when did government have the authority? Wait a minute. Before we even talk about authority, if we're a self governing people and we create a government, government has no authority over we the people. Pretty sure it says that. Hmm. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm right. Maybe the drunk man is right. A self governing people delegated limited powers to government. What did I say? Delegated limited powers to government. No, they're supposed to do what? What is the duty of government? Protect our unalienable rights, protect our borders, and to coin our money. We've done, our government has done what so far? I see that government has trespassed on our rights. Yes or no? They trespass on our rights. They bastardize our coinage. What? What? When we go back, and introduce the American people to what happened in 1913. In 1913, what happened? It happened on Christmas Eve. Yep, Christmas Eve. You gotta love these guys. You gotta love them. On Christmas Eve, they decided it was best for the American people to have a private banking cartel. That banking cartel on Christmas Eve, 1913, when most men were not engaged in commerce that night. When most men, there's only three members of Congress that were there. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you can correct me, go for it. That was when the what happened that day? On that night, I'm leading you into it for a reason. I want you to listen. I want you to pay close attention. That night, on Christmas Eve, what happened in 1913? When the majority of government wasn't there, what happened? Federal Reserve Act. Federal Reserve Act. Wow. That same act that destroyed our economy. What destroyed our economy? Can't prove it. All day long. You know, this drunk patriot with wild hair and drinking scotch. Maybe I'm not as drunk as you think I am. We allowed the usurpation of America at that point. Now, let's go back to the Bar Association. Oh, Rick, you're not a bar member. God bless, I'm not. Let's look at the American Bar Association, which incorporated itself in 1909. I want you guys to pay attention. In 1909, the American Bar Association, a corporation, walked into your lives, walked into your court systems. Do you know that 87% of bar members, well, let's look at this. Let's look at this. I mean, I'm sorry. Okay. So you get Bar Association, which is a little corporate bullshit entity that made itself apparent in 1909. Bar Association. The American Bar Association established itself in Chicago, Illinois. The American Bar Association. The American Bar Association made itself known as a corporation. What? Corporation. They made themselves known as a corporation. Bar Association established themselves in 1909 as a lawyer guild. And you know what they said? We'll protect all you lawyers, those that are known in the law. Just come and join our guild. Yeah, that's what they said. Guild. The American Bar Association. The Lawyers Guild. Oh, out of England, the ones that we defeated. Yeah, gotta love these guys. Gotta love these guys. We're the people. Allowed them in? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Because, I think they just kind of wove their way into We the People. Dealing with the drunk patriot. So, get a little me. I have no idea what I'm talking about, right? So, these agents, what agents? Do we have paper around that? Yeah, I think we do. I know we do. So, these agents, now, what is an agent? I have no idea. Do you? Yeah, I'm just clueless. I have no idea what an agent is. No idea what an agent is. Agents must be what? Authoritative. They have authority. They have authority, right? Agents have authority. Somebody help me out here. Damn straight. You know where I'm going with this. Where is an agent? When did they ever gain authority? When did the Constitution become subversive? Constitution never became subversive. We got agencies. We got agencies all day long. But if those agencies do not adhere to the Constitution, those agencies have a nice day. Didn't make it. Didn't make the grade. Have a nice day. Well, Rick, you're just some drunk patriot. Yeah, maybe I am. But when are you people going to stand up with me? Oh, well, Rick, you're drunk. Yeah. I have to get drunk. It's the only way I have. It's the only way I have. I mean, seriously. It's the only way I can communicate with you guys because I'm so frustrated with you. Well, Rick, why are you frustrated with us? Well, how about you never read the Constitution, you never do anything that the constitutional lawgiver ever told you to do. And we're this far into it of losing our great republic. Well, no, Rick, we're a democracy. Yeah, stop smoking crack on your weekends. Because you don't realize that we the people are the sovereign. What does sovereign mean? That means nobody's above us. Well, Rick, we got a government. Whoops. Yeah, we have a government. We created that government. We, the people, created that government to protect our unalienable rights, our borders, and to coin our money. So, let me ask you, any government fool, come after me. Come on. Come after me. You're a politician. When you break rank from the Constitution, what does that mean? What does that mean when you break rank from the Constitution? I think it means you act in treason. You act in treason against the American people that put you in office to delegate. What? Delegate limited authority. So our rights are protected. Our rights are protected. Our unalienable rights under our Creator. Protected. Yeah. Unalienable rights protected by our politicians that our rights will not be uh, subverted. Subverted by government. Government, government meaning mind control, self-governing people. We the people are a self-governing people. We created government, and government is duty bound by the people. What? Am I smoking crack on my weekends? I don't think so. I think I'm the drunk patriot smoking my own cigarettes that I have to roll myself. All right. I think I'm calling you out. I think if any government official can call me out, let's lock and load. You know, it would be more fun if we can bring government officials in, make them answer to, or, well, if they ask questions, let them deal with me. Straight up. Let them deal with me. I got to deal with a broken cigarette muncher. But no, seriously, let them deal with me. If there's a politician out there willing to step forth, answer 3 great questions of mine. 3. I only have 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 questions. You know what they are? Took an oath of office, yes or no? You took an offer. Then you fulfill that office, yes or no? Are you going to abide by your oath of office that got you into that office? Okay. Oath of office got you into the office. Abide by that oath of office. There's 2. Oath of office. Abide by the oath of office. And now that if you betray that oath of office, do you have an indemnity bond? When you violate the rights of we the people, and we catch you on it, are you going to abide by, well, you're out of office. And now that you've done harm to we the people, us little guys, oops, us big guys, you stupid scumbags, We're the big guys. You're the munchkins. You're the munchkins. You public officials are the munchkins under we the people. Wake up. No, see, we're the munchkins. No, we're the people. And we're a little pissed off yesterday. We're a little pissed off yesterday. How dare you? How dare you go up there and start talking about legislation? Legislation, if it's in violation of the rights of the people, your duty is to protect the rights of we the people. We the people didn't delegate you. Bullshit. Go back to Marbury versus Madison, 1803, for crying out loud. When did you little tyrants, little memes, think that you were above us? When did you think you were above us? All you had to do was listen to Marbury versus Madison. Marbury versus Madison clearly stated any law. What is law? What is law? What we the people say it is. That's what it is. And when any law, when it goes to Congress, when it goes to the legislature, wow, nice little ambiance there. Marbury versus Madison. Any law voted on by we the people, any law repugnant to what? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh! See that? It's called the Constitution. Any law repugnant to the Constitution is no law, has no force of law, and shall be. Shall. The word is shall, not will. Shall be ignored. So all you little corrupt little courts violating the rights of we the people. Where'd you get your authority from? How'd you get it? Is it by this? Or is it by, where's my wallet? Jiminy Crickets. Or is it by my wallet? I'm asking a question. Simple question. When and where is the authority? When and where is the authority? How? That's a good question too. Why did the courts decide that they can have statutory authority. Statutory what? What is that? Yeah, well, I'm still bemused by that too. Statutory authority. Where did that come from? Sure as hell didn't come out of the Constitution. Well, Rick, we got to do things in a certain orderly fashion. How about shut the fuck up? Statutory authority. Really? Really? I don't see it in this Constitution. I don't see where you ever got it. You call me up. Tell me, I got it. You bar attorneys. I hate you most because you destroyed both. You destroyed the legislature, the executive branch, and the judicial branch with your bullshit. Bottom line is, if I have a claim, I make a claim against somebody that's done me harm. What you've done is you put out a bunch of little race cars with little woo-woo-woos on it. Trafficking the American people. That's the simplest way I go against the violations of the Constitution. The Constitution is quite clear. Government is our bitch, not our master. Government is there to protect our unalienable rights. Government is not there to steal, tax. Okay, let's talk about tax for a second. When did taxation become lawful? Never. Never. Oh, Rick, you're crazy. Yeah. How about I did my research? How about taxation doesn't exist? How about taxation is totally voluntary? Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a crazy sovereign. Yeah, I am sovereign. Look up what sovereign is. You might want to look up what government is. And before you throw me down the chute, drunk, crazy guy. No, I'm good at being drunk and crazy. But let me tell you, this drunk, crazy guy is already thrown. How many judges in prison? How many judges in prison? How many prosecutors in prison? Wait a minute. Am I the top guy that Donald Trump said the most dangerous man in America? Oh, am I just making this shit up? I don't think so. Drunk? Well, because hell, How can I deal with you friggin' idiots sober? Really? I mean, seriously. You know, I don't even. I mean, seriously. You know, I don't even mean to be petty, but Jiminy Crickets. How many times have I told you 9/11 was bullshit? How many times have I told you that, you know, half the scams that government does is bullshit? When are you going to listen, wake up, smell the coffee? Oh, Rick, you're drunk. Yeah, great. Good at being drunk. Spend all day long doing paperwork, getting you idiots out of trouble. Rick, we only like you when we can't pay you. See, nobody pays me because I don't ask for a paycheck. Well, Rick, you're broke. Yeah, you bet your biscuits I'm broke. But why is it that I still do it? I mean, literally, if you saw my refrigerator, you'd be amazed at how much food I don't have. It's only by the grace of God I got cigarettes, for crying out loud. It's only by the grace of God I got a bottle of scotch, for crying out loud. It's people like you that either throw me under the bus or, you know what? I've never received anything in the mail, but it's the people that hang out with me in this kind of complex that decide I need a cigarette, decide I need scotch. Other than that, I wouldn't get by. Wouldn't get by. You guys always ask for something. No, good. Keeps me busy. Do I know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I do. Does government? It doesn't. Does government have judicial authority over we the people? No, it doesn't. Can I prove it? All day long. When did government decide it was over we the people? We the people decided when we created government. Big letters. We the people. Why did we create government other than anarchy? Because anarchy was a good idea. Most of our founding fathers were anarchists. What? Yeah, Start reading up on them. We created government to serve the people. We created government to serve the people. Are you feeling served by your government? Taxation. Taxation. Well, let's look at that for a second. Unlawful. It's voluntary. Read the IRS code. Go and look up. You're paying taxes. You're an idiot. Number one. Go look up Joe Bannister. He was the one that taught me tax law. Tax law. And yeah, he was a top IRS agent. Oops. Show me how it's lawful. It's not. What you can learn from the Constitutional Law Group is you've been usurped by a government that you created, acting outside and arbitrary to the rights, the lawful rights of the people. The unalienable rights, once again. Unalienable rights, once again. Government, sorry, is your bitch. Government, you're my bitch. I delegated limited authority to you as the king. Yes, the king. I delegated limited authority to government to handle my affairs. Yeah. Not to rule my life. Not to rule my life. Those of you that think I'm crazy, batshit crazy, you know, wild hair dude, whatever. Why don't you read the Declaration of Independence? The Declaration of Independence. Why don't you read before you make judgment on me? You know, the wild hair guy. Before you make an assertion, when you watch a guy with crazy hair drink scotch in front of you, this, you know, scotch drinking fool, the drunk patriot, when you throw me under the bus, as you're doing so, why don't you look up what I've said. Why don't you look up the Declaration of Independence? Why don't you look up men like Algernon Sidney? That's my favorite. Algernon Sidney. And I'm turning on my fan. See it? Yeah. Turn on my fan. Why don't you look up men like Algernon Sidney? Why don't you look up the Declarations of Independence as trespasses from government? Trespasses. That's what they are. The moment the government decides it wants to trespass on the unalienable rights endowed to us by our Creator, yeah, criticize me then. As it stands, I'm just reporting the drunk patriot, obviously, from the constitutional law group, telling you when. What? When? Know your rights. Defend your rights. Don't slip into the despotism. That's where we are today. Despotism. Yep. Men like me, as gritty as we are, tell you straight up, stop. Refocus. To the people of the summer. Always will be. Always have been. And I can't get out of this. Can't get out of this. We're 40 something minutes on. Can't get it. Still fine. Welcome to the Drunk Patriot. Hell, fuck it. Want to continue going live, YouTube? You know, you already took down 3,000 of my videos explaining the law. Yeah. You won't let me off tonight? Great. Spoke too much, drank too much. probably won't live much longer. But yeah, why don't you start questioning your county sheriff? Why don't you do that? Let's go by county by county. You know, these sheriffs, they think they know it all. Well, do they know the Constitution? And when I brought it up to them during the whole scamdemic, they pretty much didn't know the Constitution. Mandates. Does governor really have the authority to mandate you shut your business down? No, they don't, and no, they didn't. But how many of you just jumped on board and said, oh, yeah, my business has been run by mom and dad and my grandparents for 60 years. Yeah, we can go along with it. Yeah, that worked well for you. Right up there. The government stepped up right up there and said, hey, thank you for being a stupid fool. We're going to put money in your pocket. Yeah, they did that, didn't they? Yeah. It's exactly what the government did. Said government came right to your rescue when you closed down your business, didn't they? You know I'm being facetious. It's bullshit. And a spit in the can. You guys gotta love me. No, you don't. Smoke too much, I drink too much. I thought we were cutting out, but hadn't figured out how to cut out yet. Haven't figured out how to shut off. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. Okay, I think I see it now. Honest conversation. My wild hairdo. I love it. I think a few of our founding fathers had some wild hairdos too. Founding fathers had some wild hairdos too. Better? I don't know. You tell me. Is it better? So like shitty to me. My whole reason for existence scares me to death. always wanted to be best I could be. At the same time, being the best I could be, when I saw somebody stumble, honestly, when I saw somebody stumble, I looked around me and nobody helped them up. And that kind of spooked me. That the majority of let somebody stumble and didn't help them up. That scared me. Let somebody stumble and didn't help them up. That scared me. And I became that guy that when I saw somebody stumble, helped them up. Never could understand why. Why other people didn't run to help, whether it was an injured person or a crippled person. I couldn't grasp that. Couldn't get it in my head. I ran marathons. How many of you knew that? I was running marathons. Not to pat myself on the back. But yeah, my times would blow your mind. But I was running marathons. Not for myself. But to generate for the March of Dimes, for those that couldn't protect themselves from what? Idiot government? Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to take this to the next extreme. I think, you know what? I didn't expect it. Actually, I expected it to end. But you know what? We get a little more transparent. Constitutional Law Group. How did the Constitutional Law Group start? Anybody have a clue? No, you don't. Constitutional Law Group started back in 1990. What? 1990? Yeah. First thing that me, as the founder of the Constitutional Law Group, we didn't really establish until 1996. But I came home. I came home. A decorated officer from Panama. Oh, They gave me decorations, put little shit on me. We're the ones that came home with the Panama Papers, which would indict George H.W. Bush collusion with Lolo Soetoro Obama with the cocaine train running straight up from Panama. Straight up. Now, what was Panama known for? Banking. So they were running they were running cocaine straight through Panama up to Houston, George Bush territory, up to Mena, Arkansas. Yeah, that's what they were doing. My team was left behind. My team was left behind. They didn't expect us to survive. Because we had the Panama Papers. Oops. They didn't expect us to make it. And we did. We made copies of our papers. We gave the originals to Lieutenant Roundtree. As soon as we crossed the border, we contacted, and he came out, I'm guessing he came out of Austin. And when he came out of Austin, it was kind of like he was shocked. We gave him the documents that we had that we didn't copy. We gave him the originals to take back to, we were hoping he was going to take them back to Langley or something. We knew those documents we knew how dangerous they were. We knew that it pretty much put the current president. Now remember, this is Operation Just Cause. We knew it put the current president and the governor of Arkansas in prison. Yeah, we saw that. We're like, holy shit. Do we really want to go this far with it? I mean, this is serious. And then there's this guy that we never heard of, or you never heard of before, Lolo Soetoro. He's the enforcer of the cocaine trade. Now, what you guys don't know is the cocaine trade was going through Panama to Houston to Mena, Arkansas, and then spreading out. And then there's this guy, Lolo Santoro, who was called the Enforcer. It doesn't come to light until we all of a sudden have Obama. We all of a sudden have Obama. Now, Obama's stepfather is who? Lolo Santoro. Yeah. Oops. Starting to see how this all plays in. I don't know if Obama was a Muslim. Really doesn't matter to me. What I see is I see criminals getting away with a criminal empire. Criminals. Yeah, criminals. George H.W. Bush. Zapata oil, which was used to traffic money in the cocaine trade. Do I have the evidence? Yeah, look at the Panama Papers. Why did they want Noriega dead? Noriega decided he was going to get greedy and cut bushes out and run it on a different traffic light. Yeah. That's why Operation Just Cause happened. That's why me and my team was left there to die. That's simple. And what's scary is my uncle, Donald Lammer, my uncle was the head of joint operations. He was the one that brought me into I was top line Army. I'm not Army, by the way. My uncle was head of Joint Service Operations. CIA bullshit. Yes, I was. People you don't like to talk about. I was trained in Army intelligence. I went through Ranger training. I betrayed the American people, not knowing that that's what I did. I was down there in Operation Just Cause. When we were abandoned, that was kind of an awakening for me. I was only 19 years old. I'm not kidding you. I was only 19 years old. And we did what it took to come back to America with the Panama Papers. We had one guy on our team that spoke fluent Spanish, and he was reading these papers, and he's like, "Oh shit!" That was the first one they killed of my team, but he actually told us what those papers meant, and he's like, "Holy Christ, this is not good." Our own president has pretty much signed our own death warrants. We were not supposed to get out of Panama. And the funny thing about this is we laid low for a while. And we did give the original copies to Lieutenant Roundtree out of Austin, who disappeared. That's enough for us to go, whoop, whoop. We all are listed as dead. Honestly, I don't have a DD 214. I was never actual Army, so therefore I can't have a DD 214. I was just a commander under the CIA. Called Army. Oops. Well, that in itself is like, wow. We have the documents. Mike Gill keeps calling them the Pandora Papers. Yeah, no. Mike, you know who I am. You know how you got the papers. Bundy, you know who I am. And you as well got the papers. Most of us guys are dead. There's only 2 of us alive today that actually have those documents that will totally obliterate the United States government and its cocaine trade. And here I am. The more I keep going after the government, the more they want me 6 feet under. They've already stolen $6.8 million of my money, frozen my bank accounts, done everything they can to put me in the ground. Right? You know, I'm not going to cry, baby. What am I going to do? What I'm going to do? You want the information. You want the documents. Email me. You know what? I'm not a little girl. Email me. I want this viral. I want it viral. Want to go viral? Same point, I'm not going to cry baby about anything. Probably not going to live the rest of this month, but because of what I'm saying and what I'm doing. Email me. Don't dot tread dot on dot me at snakebite, one word, snakebite.com. Want to buy me a beer? That'd be nice too. I'd like to have a few beers before they take me out. Pretty sure that's what's going to happen. If Trump doesn't save my biscuits, because I've given it to him, I'm a dead man. And I get that. I'm a dead man. Listen, don't trust your government. Hell, don't even trust me. Remember, we the people, we're the sovereign. Remember what it means to be sovereign. Hold government.